Let me ask you a direct question. Is your home secretly fighting against your financial goals? According to ancient wisdom, particularly principles echoed in Buddhist thought, your environment is in a constant conversation with your life, and where you keep your money speaks volumes, potentially attracting financial struggle instead of stability. The core idea is simple. Your physical space is a mirror of your internal state. To attract mental clarity, you first need a clear mind. To attract wealth, your home must be set up for it. Money isn't just currency, it's a current of energy. When you place it in parts of your home that are defined by neglect, chaos, or waste, you are unintentionally telling the universe that this is how you view your prosperity. This isn't about blind belief, it's about the focused power of energy, awareness, and intent. Let's get practical. I'm going to show you 7 specific places you must stop keeping your money. These aren't just tips, they are energetic adjustments that can shift your entire financial reality. First, let's talk about the space under your bed. This is not a safe, it's a blind spot. In energy work, this area is often called the shadow zone, a place where forgotten things and stagnant energy gather. Storing your money here is like burying your financial seeds in a dark, dusty cave and expecting them to grow. While it seems practical, think about what ends up under the bed: dust bunnies, forgotten shoes, things you don't want to deal with. It's a space of inaction and subconscious avoidance. In the language of energy, which is foundational to practices like Feng Shui and Buddhist mindfulness, money is a living force. It needs light, air, and intention. Hiding it under your bed energetically suffocates it, tying it to the heavy energy of everything you've pushed out of sight. Your bed is your sanctuary for rest and renewal. It's where your mind processes and heals. Mixing the active energy of wealth with the passive energy of sleep creates a fundamental conflict. It disrupts the very peace that allows abundance to flourish. Just as your body needs a clean, organized space to truly rest, your wealth needs a place of honor and clarity to multiply. The dust and neglect under the bed represent a decay of purpose. What you don't see, you don't value. In Buddhist practice, your intention dictates the outcome. Money that is treated with respect and placed in a clean, visible, and intentional location can flow and expand. But money stored in the darkness under your bed is starved of the very attention it needs to thrive. It's like asking your greatest asset to perform in a forgotten, airless room. Over time, this habit can create real, world friction, opportunities that slip by, financial progress that feels stalled, or a constant feeling that your money is just sitting there, not working for you. To achieve clarity, you must first clear away the shadows. The simple act of moving your money from under the bed to an intentional space, a beautiful box, a dedicated drawer, is a powerful declaration. It says, I see you, I value you, I am ready for growth, because in the universal language of energy, how you house your money reveals how you value your own potential. Second place, the top of your refrigerator. This is one of the most common and most disruptive spots. It sabotages your finances because of one simple energetic truth: chaotic vibration breaks down stability. The refrigerator is a machine. It hums, it vibrates, and its motor generates a constant, low-grade heat. This creates an environment of perpetual, subtle agitation. In mindfulness, every element in our space either supports our balance or chips away at it. Wealth is no different. It thrives in calm, stable, and orderly environments. The constant vibration and heat from a refrigerator represent restlessness and instability. When you place your money there, you are bathing it in an energy of inconsistency. It's like trying to build a solid foundation on constantly shifting ground. It will never feel secure. Furthermore, let's be honest, the top of the fridge often becomes a magnet for clutter. Old mail, expired coupons, random keys, things that have no home. This energetic mess sends a powerful message of neglect. A core tenet in many spiritual practices is that the way you handle one thing reflects how you handle everything. So, when you toss your money into a vibrating, cluttered, forgotten zone, you are treating your financial well-being as an afterthought. And since your reality mirrors your beliefs, this can manifest as financial volatility, unexpected costs, or a frustrating inability to save money, no matter how much comes in. Symbolically, the rising heat and vibration also lift money away from a grounded state, severing its connection to the Earth's energy of security and long-term growth. This can create a pattern where money flows in, but it feels like it evaporates just as quickly, like water on a hot surface. Buddhist masters treat every resource with presence and respect. We are taught that money needs to be kept in a place of cool, calm intention to maintain its integrity. The solution is simple. Take your cash, your wallet, your coin jar off the top of that fridge. Move it to a cool, quiet, and intentional home. A dedicated wealth corner, a sealed wooden box, or a specific drawer. You aren't just moving an object, you're changing your entire relationship with abundance. In the world of energy, chaotic heat burns through resources. But when you treat your money with cool-headed respect, you create a space where it feels safe, honored, and ready to multiply. Third, the bathroom. In any energy-based system, the bathroom is a place of release, cleansing, and disposal. Its primary function is to wash away what is no longer needed. Because of this, it is fundamentally an energy exit point. When you keep money in a bathroom, in a drawer on the counter, or in a cabinet, you are subconsciously programming your finances with the energy of outflow. You're sending a signal that money is something to be flushed away, used up, and let go of. In traditions that focus on energy flow, like Feng Shui, which has deep ties to Buddhist spatial awareness, water is a powerful symbol. It cleanses, but it also carries away. The bathroom is the primary place in your home where energy drains out. When you store wealth there, it gets caught in this powerful current. This is why you might feel like money is constantly slipping through your fingers. You earn it, but it just seems to vanish. Your savings account stays stagnant. That's because the space itself is designed for things to leave, not to stay. Even a sparkling clean bathroom still holds the symbolic energy of elimination. Spiritually, money is a tool for building, for security, for growth. It needs to be in a space that reflects stability and respect, not next to things we use to cleanse and discard. Every choice about placement sends a message. Money in the bathroom can signal a deep-seated belief that you don't deserve to hold on to it, that it's temporary, or that it's not truly valuable. Buddhist wisdom teaches us that what we respect respects us in return. By placing money in a space of waste, you degrade its energetic power and invite financial instability. This isn't superstition, it's the law of symbolic alignment. Your environment reflects your inner script. When you store your wealth in a place designed for letting go, you're telling yourself a story of lack and impermanence. To fix this, get all money out of the bathroom. Period. Choose a location that feels solid, stable, and abundant, a place that represents stewardship and growth, a designated money pot, a special box, or a home office drawer are all excellent choices. You are creating a clear boundary between what you want to keep and what you need to release. Money is a resource, not refuse. Treat it with the honor it deserves, and it will start to work for you, not against you. When you stop putting your wealth by the drain, you stop your prosperity from going down with it. Fourth on our list, cluttered closets. In Buddhist thought and conscious living, clutter isn't just a physical problem. It's an energetic traffic jam. It represents stuck emotions, mental fog, and spiritual blockages that stop the healthy flow of energy. And when you hide money inside a cluttered closet, you're trapping it in this stagnant mess. You're essentially asking your wealth to thrive in a prison of the past. Closets are where we often hide what we can't face, clothes that no longer fit, broken things we meant to fix, gifts we never liked, and symbols of a life we no longer live. Every one of these items carries old, heavy energy. When you tuck your money away in an old coat pocket or a forgotten handbag in that closet, You are energetically chaining your finances to indecision, regret, and avoidance. In Buddhist teachings, attachment to things that no longer serve us is a primary source of suffering. Clutter is the physical form of this attachment to past identities, to a fear of scarcity, to an inability to let go. Keeping money in that environment is like telling the universe your wealth is defined by fear and stagnation. Just like you need to breathe to live, money needs to circulate to be effective. A cluttered closet is like an energetic black hole that suffocates that flow. This can show up in your life in frustrating ways. You might feel financially stuck, unable to get ahead no matter your effort. You might find it hard to think clearly about your money. Or you may experience that painful cycle of earning well but never accumulating anything. Money stored in chaos absorbs chaos. It becomes dormant and heavy. A core principle of mindfulness is that your environment shapes your mind. A chaotic space will always encourage a chaotic mind. And it's impossible to be a good steward of your resources when you're surrounded by energetic noise and overwhelm. When your wealth is hidden among things you've forgotten, it too becomes forgotten. The act of decluttering is a profound spiritual practice. It's not about tidying up, it's about clearing the channels for abundance to flow. If you want a different financial future, start by clearing out your closets, not just to find your money, but to release the old energy and limiting stories that are holding you back. Take any money you find out of that space. Put it somewhere that feels intentional, respected, and clear. A place where it can breathe. Your money should live in a space that reflects your current goals and your self-worth, not buried under the weight of what you've outgrown. Because in the language of energy, the state of your closets reveals the state of your wealth. When you clear the path, abundance has a clear path to you. The fifth place is near the trash can. This might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised. In the world of energy and mindfulness, every placement is a statement. Putting money near a trash can, whether it's change on the counter next to it, a wallet on the floor by the bin, or a bill you've set down for a second, creates a devastating energetic link. It directly connects your financial resources with the energy of garbage, of waste, of things that are being thrown away. The trash can is the ultimate symbol of rejection. It's where we put what is useless, spoiled, or unwanted. A key Buddhist principle is that energy flows where your intention goes. When you place money near a portal designed to remove things from your life, you are subconsciously telling your wealth that it too is disposable. In the world of energy, proximity is everything, even if it's unintentional. Keeping money near trash communicates a deep carelessness that poisons the flow of prosperity. It reinforces a belief that money is not worth protecting or that it's meant to be lost. Over time, this simple habit can translate into real-world financial problems, constant small losses, unexpected bills that tap your income, or a feeling that you can never hold on to money. In mindfulness, we are taught to be incredibly conscious of our surroundings because our environment programs our inner state. If the trash can is a symbol of disposal, then placing money there is like an invitation for your finances to walk out the door. This isn't about superstition. It is the spiritual law of association. You would never put a sacred object, a family photo, or something you deeply cherish next to the garbage. We must treat the energy of our wealth with the same reverence. Money itself is neutral, but it responds directly to how it's treated. When it's respected, it feels safe to stay and grow. When it's treated like trash, it looks for the nearest exit. To break this pattern, create a hard boundary, both physically and energetically, between your money and your trash. Move wallets, change jars, and cash away from the bin. Give them a clean, honorable home, a prosperity drawer, a beautiful bowl, a specific spot in your office that signals gratitude. Every time you make this conscious choice, you are sending a new, powerful signal to your subconscious and to the universe. Wealth is welcome here. You are rewriting your story from one of disregard to one of deep respect. When you align your home with the energy of care and worthiness, you invite money not just to visit, but to take up permanent residence. In the energetic language of wisdom, even the smallest gesture can either invite abundance or push it away. Number 6, inside unused wallets or purses. In the philosophy of energy, conscious living, every object in your home has a vibration based on its use and purpose. When you store money in a wallet or a purse that you no longer use, you are locking it into a state of dormancy. This is dead energy, a state of stillness that cuts your money off from the active, flowing current of your life. Wallets and purses are the symbolic vehicles for your wealth. They are the containers that carry your financial energy out into the world. An unused wallet, one sitting in a drawer, forgotten at the back of a closet, or kept for sentimental reasons, has no active purpose. Its energy is stagnant. Its stillness represents a full stop. When you put money inside it, you are essentially sealing your wealth in a time capsule. You are placing it in a space that is disconnected from the living, breathing present moment. In Buddhist mindfulness, the present moment is where all power, life, and opportunity exist. Anything that is not part of your know is energetically inert. Money, like your own life force, needs to be in circulation to be vital. By storing it in wallets that are no longer on the journey with you, you are symbolically benching it from the game of your life. This dormancy creates real-world financial patterns. You might find your finances are stuck in a rut, your investments are flatlining, or you have resources that you simply can't seem to access or use effectively. Worse, you can start to adopt the energy of these forgotten items, believing that your money has no real purpose, that it's meant to be locked away, or that you aren't supposed to be actively engaged with it. Buddhist practice encourages us to be deliberate with every action and to honor the tools that support us, including our financial ones. How you store your money is a direct reflection of how you think about your own value and your readiness to receive more. To break this cycle, start by gathering every unused wallet and purse you own. Go through them, remove any cash or coins, and then make a choice: either clean them, bless them, and bring them back into active use, or thank them for their service and let them go. Do not let your money lie dormant in a forgotten container. Move it into your active wallet, a bank, or a dedicated sacred space where it can rejoin the flow of your current life and intentions. This simple physical act is a powerful energetic reset. It declares to the universe, my resources are active, they are useful, and they are part of my life today. It turns stagnant energy into dynamic potential and kickstarts financial momentum. In the world of energy, what you honor thrives and what you forget withers. When you take your money out of the forgotten corners and place it at the heart of your conscious awareness, you reclaim its power and open the channels for prosperity to flow with new life. And finally, number 7 on the floor. In Buddhist thought, the floor is the foundation. It is grounding, but it is also the lowest energetic point in a room. It's the surface that bears the weight of everything else, collects the dirt, and absorbs the chaotic energy of daily traffic and neglect. When you leave money on the floor, you are symbolically assigning it the lowest possible status. You are treating it with ultimate disrespect. In any mindfulness tradition, respect and intention are everything. They dictate how we interact with all things that sustain us, from our food to our money. To place money on the floor, whether it's a dropped coin you don't bother to pick up, a purse left by the door, or an envelope of cash slid under a piece of furniture, is to equate it with dirt, with being stepped on, with being beneath notice. Energy always follows symbolic meaning, and the floor represents what is overlooked and undervalued. In the Buddhist perspective, this act tells your own subconscious mind that money is not important, that it's not worthy of care or elevation. And because your reality reflects your inner beliefs, money that is treated this way will respond with instability, losses, and a lack of growth. Furthermore, in many Eastern cultures rooted in Buddhist principles, Placing anything of value on the floor is a profound sign of dishonor. It breaks the flow of respect and communicates that the item has no worth. When your money is exposed to this low vibration environment, surrounded by shoes, dirt, and the energy of being walked all over, it absorbs a vibration of carelessness and devaluation. Over time, this can manifest as a chronic inability to build wealth, no matter how hard you work, because the spiritual signal you are sending is, "This doesn't matter to me." Mindfulness teaches us to elevate the vibration of our lives, not just with our thoughts, but with our physical actions and our environment. Keeping money protected, clean, and elevated sends a powerful message to the universe and to your deepest self that you value your resources and are ready to be a responsible steward of more. To change your financial energy, you must first change this one simple action. Never let money rest on the floor. If you see a coin or bill there, pick it up, treat it with conscious awareness. Place it in a dignified home, a wallet, a jar, a box, a wealth altar, anywhere that is off the ground. This simple physical shift is a profound spiritual correction. It's a way of lifting your money and your relationship with it into the light of respect. It's a reminder that money is not just a utility, but a reflection of your energy, your values, and your self-worth. We would never leave a sacred text or a beloved family heirloom on the floor to be stepped on. We must stop treating our resources with that same level of disrespect. Because in the energetic language of Buddhism, what you elevate in your home, you elevate in your life. When you lift your wealth off the floor, you lift your abundance to meet you where you deserve to be, in a state of awareness, gratitude, and readiness to receive.